We're now on the big story of the day. Kyle Rittenhouse, the teenager charged with murder for shooting and killing 2 men during a Black Lives Matter protest in Wisconsin, found not guilty on all charges.
Joining us now to talk about the verdict and what it means is KFI AM 640 talk radio host Mo Kelly. Mo, you were with us this morning when that verdict came in. Your thoughts tonight on what the jury decided?
I guess since I'm a little bit older and have been following cases like this for a while, I was not surprised. I was more disappointed that some of the lesser included charges were not, didn't go in a different direction, because I thought there was ample evidence for that. And there was even a charge which was dismissed by the judge in terms of violating curfew. And I didn't understand intellectually why the judge removed that, because, you know, he was obviously there after the 8 p.m. curfew and the video had timestamps. So I mean, I have a range of emotions. But as far as the cases itself, it did not end ultimately in any way that I thought was surprising. I expected him to be found not guilty, and he was.
So is this maybe an issue about the law itself? I mean, if you're a juror, really what you're supposed to do is apply the law. And it's a burden of proof, and that's what it is. Or should people be more upset maybe with the legislature that created a law where you can just walk around with an AR-15?
I don't think it's actually an issue about the law. It's about how we interpret the law. It's about who we call a victim. Literally, in this case, that was an issue. It's about who we find sympathetic in nature. Are we going to give more attention to the idea of going into a riot or a civil unrest situation with a gun and understand what that inevitably will lead to? I mean, are we going to have that honest conversation? I don't think it's an issue of the law. If you perceive that Kyle Rittenhouse was a sympathetic figure, then you're going to give him room and justifications for just about anything he did. My personal question is whether this person had any training, had any business, had any real purpose in being in Wisconsin for any reason for a business he didn't know. And he did not. And that's what's concerning to me, because I do believe that this will lead to other similar situations and incidents, which I believe that will be of our own creation.
So a lot of discussion on all the things you just talked about. So Kyle Rittenhouse is there. He is allowed to have that weapon in Wisconsin. Then you have the video. I learned a lot watching the trial myself. How much of a role do you think video played in this?
I think the video confirmed what people wanted to believe, and I believe if you had a different judge and a different jury, you might have had a different verdict. I mean, we're all different people, and we can see the same video and perceive vastly different things. Some people saw it as it was actual self-defense, and some people thought it was an instigation on the part of Kyle Rittenhouse seeing the exact same video. And I think we do come to it, we bring to it our biases and our preconceived notions on what self-defense is and whether it was instigated. The video was helpful, but it wasn't determinative, I don't believe, in this case.
What should happen to Kyle Rittenhouse now? We know that he's going to be doing an interview with Tucker Carlson on Monday. We know that Matt Gaetz has offered him an internship in his congressional office. Paul Gosar, a member of Congress, has suggested that maybe he should get a Congressional Medal of Freedom. He's clearly a hero to some on the right. He's clearly something far from a hero for those on the left. Where does he go from here?
He will be a political tool in the sense of being used for political ends. I would expect him not to be cynical, well, maybe cynical, but not to be too sarcastic. But I wouldn't be surprised if he were signing autographs at gun shows, that he doesn't go on the media tour with Fox News and OAN and Newsmax and use that as a vehicle for whatever he wants to do in the future. And let's not forget, there may be a possibility that those who were killed by Kyle Rittenhouse may sue him. So he still has a financial concern that he has to address in the coming months.
Well, there's also talk of him suing the media for things that were said about him. So obviously a case we're still watching. We've got another verdict coming up in another case that's high profile as well. So Mo Kelly, we thank you so much for your perspective.
Thank you for having me.